Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2. So this one, the only thing we needed to finish on the cover letter is to put a company name on this catalog page 1. So I'm going to do insert and I'm going to stick to that rounded rectangle shape and I'll put it on the bottom of the cover sheet. And if you want to change the fill to a different color, be my guest. I'm going to go with the shape outline border to match the color that we've been using all along and maybe make it a little bit thicker. And then right click, choose add text, and I'm going to change the size to 24 and the name of it is Meet Our 2020 Interns. And I will also put that in Table Tools Text Layout Center and maybe in bold as well. And if you want to change the font color, you could, but there's our cover sheet. So the next thing we'll do is click 2-3, and we want to get ready to create our catalog with all of our personnel in here with a little bit of information, their contact information, their department, and a little bit about their background with the picture. So the first thing, so click the Insert tab, and then choose Catalog Pages. And then what you'll do, if you notice, it automatically opened up a new one. We had our page 2 and 3, now we have a 4 and 5. So if you right click on 4 and 5 and then choose Master Pages and choose Insert Pages B, so you don't have the orange background, but this one has our catalog merge area, so we don't want to lose that, so we can actually get rid of 2 and 3. So right click on 2 and 3 and choose Delete. Delete both pages. Okay, so now we just have the original one. So the next thing we'll do is prepare this for our merging of the information from our staff. So what you'll do is just going to, with the 4 arrows, drag it down a little bit and then make it the entire width of and size of the page here. Just don't go into the footer. So you have the entire area taken up on that page on the left side. And the next thing we'll do, on our Catalog Tools format, choose Add List, use an existing list, and you should have this file saved in your documents. So go to where your files are, and it's Interns, and it should be Interns 2017 or 2020. So this is similar to what we did in Module 7 when we're preparing for a merge document. So we have the content information, their last name, first name, their picture, their department, and their background. And you can see how many clients we have listed here. So we're all set. If we wanted to, we could click the data sources, and then you'd be able to edit or remove or add new fields, but we're all set. So we're going to click OK. And then over here, all of these are, I should have showed you before, but they were grayed out. But now because we created using a list, an existing list, now they're actually accessible. With the catalog merge area selected, from the Catalog Tools format, choose Picture Field and select Picture. And you do see one picture on the right hand side. If you wanted to actually see the first picture, you could choose preview results, and you'll actually see the first person. But I'm going to turn it off for right now, and we'll put it back on later. But at least you see a sample on the right hand side. So the first thing we're going to do is resize it. So we're going to hover over to the left and drag it to the corner, and then use your shift and the down arrow to drag it so it stays in a nice square manner. And I think I went a little too far down, so I'll just bring it up a little bit. You'll notice you get it on both sides. The reason why I came up a little bit is I want to be able to have room enough to add 3 separate shapes under here. So the first thing we'll do is click Insert. In the book, they wanted you to do Draw Text Box, but I wanted to continue that. Every time they used a shape, they always used the rounded rectangle, so I'm going to stick with that. I'll click my first one and put it underneath. And it's about 1 inch tall. The gray is too dark, so for the shape fill, maybe I'll choose a lighter color. And maybe if you want to go to the outline, so that we've always been using that sample line color, the purple, and then make it a little bit thicker, you can do that as well. And then what I'll do is on the Home tab, click Copy. and then I'll paste, and I'll put it underneath, and then one more, paste, and then underneath. And notice you're getting a duplicate copy of it on both sides. So there we should have 3 of them. I'm going to just move it a little bit. Okay, so for the first one, in order to add text, you have to right-click and choose Add Text. And I'm going to increase the size. I'm going to use size 18 for the font. If it's too big, we can change it later. So this is where we're going to have the picture above, and underneath we want the person's name. So go back to your Catalog Tools Format tab, and you're going to choose Text Field, and you'll select First Name, and then you'll press Spacebar, so there's a space between their first name and their last name. And then I'll click into the second shape, right-click, choose Add Text. Make sure you change the font size to 18 as well. And this one is going to be their department. So go back to Catalog Tools Format and Text Field Department. And in the next one, the next shape, right-click and choose Add Text. This one is actually going to stay smaller, size 10, because there's a description that goes in this one. So choose Catalog Tools Format and then choose Text Field, and this one's background. So if you wanted to see what it looks like, I just clicked out of the other one to see what happens on the right-hand side. But if you wanted to actually to see what's visible for this picture, this particular person, their name, all you do is click Preview Results. But I wanted you to see that this is the same merge field information that we did in Module 7, where you have the those chevrons before and after each of the merge fields. And then, so in every place, it'll be their first name, their last name, their department name, and their background. So if you wanted to see the first one, just click Preview Results, and you'd see the first one. So with all of these, if you had quite a few large catalog and a lot of people, you could actually click Find Entry, and you don't have to know the person's name, you don't have to know their department, but if you knew something in it, the description, like event management, it could take you right to that particular event management right here, and you can see the client that it referred to. So I just wanted to share that with you. So I'll go back to our very first one, so I could choose first catalog page, and that was the one that was turned off for right now. The next thing I will do is actually, if I hover to the picture and just drag it, I want to get it centered, and when you know you're in center is you'll get a pink line that goes in the middle, and that's when we're in the center, and it actually does it for all the pages. So the next thing we'll do is I'll choose picture results, so I have all of my pictures. If you were to go back to the very first page on the navigation window and you wanted some information about your picture, if you click the picture to select it and then choose, with the picture selected, click the View tab and choose Graphics Manager. You could sort it by page number, and then if you hover down to front cover, when you click this down arrow for more options, you could ask for details, and it gives you details of the particular picture, the file name, the extension, the size, and so forth. If you wanted to, you could actually change the picture, meaning you could hide it, and it also hides the logo, or you could put it back on. So I just wanted to share that with you. And I'm going to close out of the Graphics Manager. And the next thing we'll do is we'll go back to page 4. So this one I already typed for you. It's a blank page. So what you'll do, I stayed with the same insert, shapes, and I chose rounded rectangle. Now if you notice, the information is in Spanish, so I'm just going to change it back to English. So you'll be translating it to from English to Spanish, but let me just share with you. So I'm going to select the first paragraph, and I'll go to Review, Translate Text, and it's asking me that I'm going to go leave this area and go to a third party. Yes. So right now it's in Spanish, and I'm going to change it to English and insert. So I'll have the very first paragraph for you, and then I'll change it back so you can do it both of them. So let me do that again. Translate from Spanish to English. Whoops, I did the same one because I didn't choose Translate Selected Text. Yes. Make sure I change it from Spanish to English. insert, and one more. Keep using the enters. Just don't select the telephone number. Select translate selected text, yes, and one more time. You're going to be doing the same thing but the reverse. I had already had it in there, so I'm just changing it back. But I just want you to be able to have the information so that you can fill it in. Okay, so there's the 3 paragraphs, so go ahead and type those. I forgot a word here. So you'll type this information and now translate for you. So this is what you typed in English, and if you wanted to have this in any language, you saw the list. You would select the paragraph, the first paragraph, choose review, translate selected text, yes, to go to a third party. And here we go from English to, and you'll choose Spanish. And then insert, and you do lose the enter, so just press enter again. The next one, translate selected text, yes. Again, English to Spanish, insert, and lost the enter. And this one, just make sure, I gotta put a period after .com. Do not select the telephone number. Translate text, yes. English to Spanish, insert, and there you have it. I think I must have missed please call, so let me just do that again. There you go. Translate text. It's taking it off for some reason. I'll try again. I don't know why it's taking it off, but we'll just do the best you can. We can leave it like that for now. The last one I did insert, shape, and I chose the horizontal scroll, so you could choose anything you want. Type directory created by and your name, and we are finished. So we have our cover sheet. We'll have multiple pages in here. You can see them stacked, and then we have our closing page. So just choose File and Print, and you'll be able to see all your pages. You can also do it from the insert catalog pages. You can do it from here directly from the catalog tools format and click print. It'll take you right to it, and you'll have both your front and back of each catalog page. So when it's done, I'll click front. I'll go to page 1. And there we have our back and our front and all of your pages. That's a save and submit. Thank you.